Welcome back to another episode of Mechanical Mastery. My name is DESORATE. We're here on our lovely growing island, and we're in for a fun one today. So, in between episodes, we have a lot going on. So down here, like I said, I've started the automation on this stuff. A lot of it's just crafting the same things that we've done before, and I'll walk through this in a minute. But we are going to be doing the bronze rod side of things today. So I wanted to make sure that we did at least one on camera. So we kind of have an idea of what's going on, but those are both working. As you can see, I just dumped these in there from upstairs. But we are generating Invar gears. We are generating steel gears. So that's cool. So to give you a quick run through the steel ones, we need coal and coal coke and all that kind of stuff. So we're pulverizing coal ore, which is coming out of there. There are 3 possible exports for coal ore. So you got your coal, of course. You got sulfur, and you got gravel. So I just figured we'd dump them all in drawers, and then we lock the drawers. Again, we haven't played with drawers. I'll show you those. We're going to use them on the other side, so it's okay. So you lock these so that even if you take them all out, if we grab all of this gravel out, it says 0 on the top there, gravel, where it says bracket gravel, bracket 0. That means there's none in there, but it still shows gravel. Nothing else can go in. So that's good, because if we ever run out of coal, which we are not going to because we have almost 10 stacks in there, it won't clear it, and it will always have a spot for coal to go. So that's how I'm handling the multiple outputs. We might look at doing something like that upstairs with the other one. It seems to be working well. The other thing you can do with these is there's different upgrades. So there's one called a void upgrade, which makes it so that we can, if it gets to the limit, it will end up, as you can see, it says stack limit 32. So if we get there, then it will just void anything past that, so it doesn't ever back stuff. So we're probably going to place these on these ones, leave it on the coal so that it does back stuff in here, so that we're not just burning EMC, but yeah, these ones we can just continue to void out because we don't need them for anything too crazy, and 32 stacks of them will be enough for whatever we might possibly need. After that, the coal is then pulled out and put right into the pyrolyzer here. Yeah, it looks like it's still connected, so I can make that a little cleaner. Yeah. Let me actually disconnect this. So it won't go in here because of the, because of the things that I was just mentioning, where it can't go in here because this is coal coke, but just to make it look a little cleaner. So the coal is taken out and put into here, and this is turned into coal coke and tar. Now, we are going to handle this creosote oil in a minute here. That is one of the first things that we have on our agenda today. But I was trying to find a tank, and I tried out the black hole tank. It's got 16 buckets. It's kind of nice, but we don't really need the creosote oil. So I'm going to keep 16 buckets, and then we're going to move on from it. So I could be putting it into this thing, sure, and just making some energy back. But this doesn't really burn it fast enough, and plus we have passive energy, which, again, we will go over in a minute. So then pulling out of the side here, same kind of idea. So we have coal coke, we have tar. Those are our 2 things. Coal coke on the bottom here, tar on the top. I'm going to put a void upgrade in the tar because it's just essentially some kind of coal as well. So the coal coke gets pulled out, put into the induction smelter. Now, the other thing that we need is iron. So this EMC link is dumping into here, which is backstuffed itself, which is good. So this is working exactly as we want. So this turns it into iron. The iron gets pulled also into the induction smelter and hangs out here. So you can see, because we have enough iron already smelted, we've actually got a backstuff, and everything's stopped, which is nice. So as soon as this coal coke turns the iron into steel, we will get that other iron. This will process one more, and then it will be good to go. The final step here is this induction smelter pushes out to the right into this multi-servo, which is got a gear working die, and that just makes the lovely steel gear. So this one's fairly complicated. This one took me a minute to figure out and try and make it nice and condensed and work out. This one's pretty easy. So Invar is simple. It's iron and nickel. So this line here is our iron line. Iron pulled out of the EMC link. We just smelt it into the induction smelter. So this is what I'm, instead of like I could pulverize it and get a little bit better return, but because of the problems we saw upstairs, it's definitely a lot easier and less contained, and like we lose a little bit of EMC generation, but it's not enough that even like our cactus farm doesn't offset. So I'm not worried about it. Same thing over here though. Nickel produced into here. It's a 2-to-1 recipe, so we're gonna back stuff on nickel quicker, which is fine, because nickel is the more expensive one anyway. So that's cool. This pushes out into the multi-servo press. Nice and easy. So that's the basic of this. Now we do have over here we have our wind farm. So I just chucked a bunch of these out here because it was an easy way just to generate passive RF, and it's going to power this whole system. So we can continue to grow this and just make a big system. Now we will have wireless power transfer pretty soon. That is what this stuff is up here, but we're not quite at that level just yet, so I didn't jump on that. So that's where we are at. When it comes to bronze rods, the steps that we're going to need, we're going to need to smelt copper. We're going to need to smelt, copper and tin. So bronze rods, we can craft them or we can multi-servo press them. We're going to multi-servo press them because it's half the price. And then bronze is made from 3 copper and 1 tin. So it's going to be very similar to this setup, just on the other side there. And then we'll be doing multi-servo on that. So I will probably turn this into a drawer system. So that we can easily pull out what we need. Now, I haven't figured out the whole request thing yet. Because what I want it to do is I want it just to send one iteration at a time. I'm going to be looking into it further and watching some other videos to see if people have figured it out. But the one that I do see is this requester from RS Requestify, which is refined storage. So once we get this up and running, we're going to do the bronze thing first, and then we'll look into doing that other, we'll move up a tier. Because if we move up a tier, then we get into refined storage. And then we can look at that, and hopefully that'll solve all the issues. Hopefully. Okay, so to get started, we need a couple... we need a couple EMC links, because we'll need one for copper, one for tin. Need this. So we need a barrel. And we'll need 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these. And then we need some Invar. In here. And that's going to get us our 2 EMC links that we will require. And then we'll need a couple smelters, which we can get set up. I don't know if it matters where these go. It obviously matters where those go. There we go. So there's our 2 EMC links. That's easy enough. We need steel. Which, do I have any steel? I have a little bit of steel. That should be enough to get us there. Need osmium iron. I need some glass. That kind of stuff. So let's go smelter. The reason I'm using smelters now is because I can I can quickly upgrade these things if we run into a problem. So there's our 2 smelters, which is nice. So we need an induction smelter now, and then a multi-servo, right? So we have our multi-servo here. So we need 2 Constantin gears, which is 8. Nice and easy. It's good when you have everything ready, and I've just spent a lot of time crafting a whole bunch of extra stuff to make our life easy. Need a couple bronze. Need a tin gear. What else will we need? I can start on 2 Invar gears while I'm here. Cobblestone, eh? Not that one. Need that. Do need some gold. So there's the multi-servo, and then the induction smelter. I need another tin gear. I'm looking forward to having the auto crafting too, because once we get refined storage up, we can start auto crafting stuff, and then it's just a matter of clicking, I need one of these, and it goes and does that for you, which is super nice. So let's go, which one? We're working on this one. So that's that. So we need sand and a blast furnace. A blast furnace has our steel, or sorry, not our steel, our smooth stone. I don't know why I said steel. So we need one of these. And one of these. And that should be good. Perfect. So that's everything. The only thing that we need is a rod, something or other. What's it called? I have one over here. Rod die. So 4 Invar and a gold rod. So we'll do this, and then 2 gold. Could make that a little cheaper, but it's not that big of a deal. Put that back in there. Perfect. So now if we head down here, we are going to have, if we work backwards to make this easy so everything lines up, we want the multi-servo at the end, the induction smelter here. We can have it set up the same as the other one just to keep the flow. And EMC. Do this, this, and this. Pull from there. Off and pull from there. We're going to pull from there and pull from there. Okay, so this is going to output that way, input that way. Those are both auto. This is going to input from the back and that side and output over there. Oh, that's not the back, that's the top. I mean, I guess I do this way. I don't know. I don't really have to, but whatever. We'll do it that way. And then these are going to output that way, input that way. And we should be good to go. I just need to grab copper and tin. Just to confirm, so we'll do copper in the back, tin here. And it's going to start pumping them in. So we just need the power, which I can get set up. Always got to confirm that I have enough fuel before doing that. The last thing I want is just to jump off and I don't have any fuel left. And then we're working backwards. Okay. Definitely makes life easier being able to just do this, so. Am I going to have enough? I am one short. Of course I am. And you know what it requires? It requires steel. And you know what I don't have? Steel. I do have coal coke, though. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but anyways, that should be up and running now. After that steel gets set up here, so we'll take those steel gears, take some of these basic mechanical essences. We should be fine on the next tier. So now we have to handle that creosote. So the way that we're going to do that is a fluid trash. Fluid trash. So we need a nullifier, and then we'll put that up there. Okay? So let's get working on this sucker as that starts to make steel, and then we can finish up our project. So a nullifier. Just a trash can that you can pipe stuff into, which is fun. It requires... So redstone, I can do that. Oops. Then I need a lava bucket, redstone, and 4 tin. 4 tin bucket with lava and a piece of redstone. Easy enough. And then the fluid one just takes that bucket that we just used. And we had a quest complete. Wherever that might be, I don't know, but... There it is. Too much creosote oil or slag and don't know what to do with it. Yeah, so there we go. So this is just gonna trash all of that stuff. So we'll take this. And we'll put our fluid, maybe. Yeah, this is kind of annoying. There we go. And then that's just going to dump all of that in there. So you can filter it if you want to make sure that you're not voiding stuff. So we could technically set one up and then just filter these so everything that is possible for those goes into there. But we're not going to worry about that. So there's our 16 buckets of that. So that's nice and easy. Now, for a little fun here, we're actually going to remove this for right now. And let's put our little blaze burner underneath here. Now, our blaze burner is going to take some lava. I just need to see whether it takes it this way or not. I don't exactly remember. I haven't played with these in a while. What are these things called? Essence. So to make one of these, we need the four things we just did: a control circuit and a regular mechanical essence. So we have that. We have that. And then the 4 charges. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be everything. And then that's heated. There we go. And that'll stay heated for a while. I'm pretty sure we can just pump lava into them, which is cool. And that's the improved mechanical essence. If we go back here, this one. So we just need to servo it. And we will have that quest unlocked, which will unlock the next tier here. 153,000. That's intense. So that unlocks refined storage AE2. Plus, if we go back here, tier 4. We've only got one more tier after this, which is cool. But, yeah. New tier, new materials. You know the deal already. So, let us put these in here. And watch that jump up, which is pretty cool. And then we'll start redeeming a couple things. And it's been a pretty darn efficient episode. Look at, we got chicken eggs. I don't really care at this point. Sugarcane's nice though, because we can make another farm out of that. Fluorite, uranium, emeralds, that's good. Transmutation interface is a useful block that lets your digital storage draw and insert items directly from your EMC table. Oh, that's cool. Ancient debris, we can get netherite. Oil clumps. Works as slime balls in recipes and can be turned into crude oil at the magma crucible. Awesome. Then we need cinder flour to move up here. We can even complete a couple more while we're at it. I'm going to put that away, but then we'll put these in here. What else do we get here? Perfect. We can do this. This. Nice. Do that. No rewards. Dark matter. Because we kind of jumped ahead to do these ones. So that's cool. And then the Watch of Flowing Time. When placed on a pedestal, drastically increases nearby machine speed. On pedestal gives 18 bonus ticks to nearby blocks every tick. It's kind of interesting. We need some obsidian, that kind of stuff, but it would speed up, and it gives us this, which is that's a very good reward. Do the internal RF transfer limit. The normal machines usually don't behave when combined with the tick accelerating like Watch of Flowing Time. Increase their transfer limit. Ideal setup for a machine is 1 resonating integral component and 3 localized time destabilizers. Huh. That is rather interesting. We've got this inert advanced mechanical. That's really not too bad, but you need these superheated blaze and a blaze cake. So there's going to be a bunch more steps to get into the next level. We've got fissile fuel, which gets us that. That gets us that. As you can see, like everything's just working towards it. Refined fuel, compression dynamo, we've already got, so that's cool. Sinks. Those just give you infinite fuel. Fission reactors, that kind of stuff. So we unlocked a whole bunch of cool stuff, including emeralds, which is super nice. I did have, but I think I needed a name tag. I did have a wandering trader in here. Unfortunately, he despawned. But so we're going to have to find one and get one to stay because he had emeralds for gunpowder, which is pretty nice. But we'll probably just build a mob farm at some point that will dump gunpowder from the sky into our hands. And then we'll be good to go. So that is the Well, sorry, we'll finish this up real quick and then we'll go, because I need. Is it redstone? I think it's redstone, right? If I put redstone in the middle, I can steel on either side. Yeah, that's what we wanted. We'll get the bronze rod thing running here. We'll just confirm this is working, and then, yeah. Then we should have everything for this tier here fully automated into this chest. The invars is definitely pumping out quicker, but that's okay. So we've got tin, we've got copper. It's going in here. Oh, I need the rod die. That was close. Almost made a mess. So this is a 3-to-1. So again, the tin's going to fill up a lot faster and back stuff, but that's perfectly okay. And then this is going to, yeah, make bronze rods for us automatically. And we will be golden. See here, it's going to make tons of bronze rods. So that's why we're going to flip this into a drawer system, definitely. Because I don't, like, this is going to be, it's going to be tough. There's not transfer nodes or anything, is there? Relays. No. So we could use, there's a couple options here. Like, we could use modular routers to get everything set up, which would be interesting. Or we could use just RF, like refined storage, which we are definitely getting into next episode. Refined storage is definitely our go-to. We will play with AE, like I'll unlock these chests and stuff, but there's a lot more staffs. A lot more. Refined storage is just nice. It does requires an improved mechanical essence to get there, but that's fine. We'll get there eventually. Silicone's just nether quartz, so it's kind of an interesting crafting recipe, but we'll get all that stuff set up. And then we can, the first refined storage system we'll have is just generating these. So this is nice and easy. And then the second one will be our actual system over there. But that's going to do it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Make sure you click like if you did enjoy it. Make sure you click subscribe so you never miss an episode. These are coming out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. And I've been pretty good to stick to that so far. So kind of proud of myself, you know. Kind of proud. And yeah, click share if you know anybody that's interested in Minecraft or modded Minecraft or anything like that. This is going to be the first of hopefully many series that we get started here, and then we can oh shoot, oh, that was weird. I thought it would burn me, but no, it just gave me a weird effect. Yeah, it's gonna be the first of hopefully many series that we get started in Minecraft here, as well as some other stuff. So if there's any other games you want to see me play, make sure you leave that in the comments down below. And until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your day. And adios.